Now look at the next question. State whether the following are true or false. Third type, sir. State whether true or false. First question. The compound interest on a certain sum of money for 1 year at 8% per annum, compounded quarterly is rupees 824. Then the sum is rupees 10,000. Then the sum is rupees 10,000. Okay. Now what is given in the question? Nominal rate of interest. Solution. Nominal rate of interest is 0.08. So the rate of interest which we have to use for calculations is divided by 4.02, because interest is calculated quarterly, so this is divided by 4. N is equal to T into 4, quarterly 4 by 12. Sorry, this is 1 year, 1 by 12, 1 year. This is how many times bank will calculate interest. Compound interest on a certain sum of money is 1 year. 1 year means bank will calculate interest 4 times. So N is equal to 4. Time into 4. Time is equal to 1 year. So this is equal to 1 into 4. Compound interest is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. This is principal into 1.02 whole to the power of 4 minus 1. Let us use the calculator, sir. 1.02 into minus 1.082, principal into 0.08243216 is equal to 824. So principal is equal to rupees 824 divided by 0.08243216. 824 divided by MRC is equal to 9,996. 9,996.09. So it is given as 10,000. It depends upon how many digits we have taken. With all the digits, if I do the problem, I am getting 9,996. When I approximate this one, I'll get 10,000. Let me solve the question with some reducing some digits. Again, I am taking 824 and I'll take only 4 digits this time, 824. This is 824 divided by 0.082. This is equal to 10,048. 824 I'll take one more digit. 824 divided by 0.0824, 10,000. So when you take only 4 digits, it is rupees 10,000. Therefore, the statement is true. The statement is true. This is the answer to the given question. The statement is true. Let us go question number 2. Let us go question number 2. In 3 years, rupees 1600 amount to rupees 1936 at 10% per annum CI. This statement true or false, you have to verify. So amount is equal to principal into 1 plus I whole power n. This is 1600 into 1.1 whole to the power of 3. 1.1 to the power 3 into 1600. This is 2129.6. 2129.6. This is the amount. Therefore, the statement is false. The statement is false. Question number 2 over, sir. Let us move to the next question. Question number 3. The compound interest on rupees 5000 for 2 years at a certain rate of interest per annum amount to rupees rupees 1050. Then the rate of interest is 10%. This we have to verify. Let us see the solution part of this, sir. Principal is equal to rupees, solution, sir. Principal is equal to rupees 5000. Principal is rupees 5000. Time is equal to 2 years. Compound interest is rupees 1050. Compound interest is rupees 1050. Then what is required? I is equal to nominal rate of interest. J is equal to question mark. Here interest is calculated annually. There is no conversion at all. Let us go for the solution of this. Compound interest is principal into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. So this is 5000 into 1 plus I whole to the power of 2 minus 1 is equal to compound interest is 1050. So 1050 is equal to, sir, 5000 into 1 plus I whole power 2 minus 1. So this is 1050 divided by 5000. 1050 divided by 5000 is equal to 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. It comes out to be 0.21 is equal to 1 plus I whole power n minus 1. Implies, take this minus sign to this side, 1 plus 0.21 is equal to 1 plus I whole power n. 1.21 is 1 plus I whole power 2. This n means here 2. Bring 2 to this side. 1.21 whole to the power 1 by 2 is equal to 1 plus I. Let us take square root for this. 1.21 square root 1.1. is equal to 1 plus I implies I is equal to 1.1 minus 1, 0.1. So this is equal to 10%. This is equal to 10%. Therefore, the statement is true. The statement is true. Therefore, the statement is true. Next, this is question number 14. In 3 years, the population of a village changed from 15,625 to 17,576. If the rate of with the growth rate of 4% per annum, this I have to calculate. Let us see, sir. Initial value is given P0, population at 0, Pn is equal to 17,576. So Pn is equal to P0 into 1 plus growth rate whole to the power of n. 17,576 divided by 15,625 is equal to 1 plus growth rate whole power n, that is 3 given. See this value, 17,576 divided by 15,625, 1.124864 is equal to 1 plus growth rate whole power 1 by 3, whole to the power of 3. Bring 3 to this side, 1.124864 whole to the power 1 by 3 is 1 plus growth rate. I'll tell you how to calculate cube root on your calculator. Let us see the steps we have. Step number 1. Take the number whose cube root is required. Here it is power 1 by 3, cube root is required. Step number 2. Press square root button 15 times. Step number 3. Subtract 1 from the result of step 2. Step number 4. Divide the result of step 4. Step 3. Divide the result of step 3 by order of the root. Now let us see step 5. Add 1 to the result of step 4. Last step, step 6. Press into and is equal to 15 times. This is the process, sir. You have to remember this to get the root of any number. It is not square root, it is cube root, fourth root, 10th root, etc. Let us see the process we have. First of all, you have to take 1.124864. 1.124864. Press square root button 15 times. Well, 13, 14, 15. Subtract 1 from this. This is divided by order of the root. Add 1 to this. After that, look at this carefully. Into is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is 1.0098. So this is 1.124864 whole to the power 1 by 3 is equal to 1 plus I 1.009853. Let me check up the calculations one more time, sir. Let me check up the calculation one more times. 1.124864, 1.124864, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Minus 1 is equal to divided by order of the root plus 1 is equal to, then it is into is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1.0399. It is 1.03999 is equal to 1 plus I, implies I is equal to 1.03999 minus 1, 0.03999 approximated to 0.04, approximated to 0.04. So when I express it percentage wise, 4%. Therefore the given statement is true. The given statement is true. So last question left over for this, true or false, sir. Let us go for that question. Question number 15. The difference between CI and SI on rupees 1000 for 1 year at 4% per annum, payable quarterly, is 0.4. This you have to verify. Let us calculate nominal rate of interest. First, this is given 4. So I is equal to 0.04 divided by 4, 0.01. N is equal to T into 4 1 year, 1 into 4 4. How many times bank will calculate interest, sir? 4 times. So compound interest is equal to 1000 into 1.01 whole to the power of 4 minus 1. 1.01 into minus 1. This is 1000 into 0.04060,401. This is into 1000. 40.60. Let me calculate simple interest. Simple interest. This is 1000 into 0.01 into 1. 1000 into 0.01 into 1. This is 10. So difference it is 10 rupees. 30.60, difference is 30.60. Therefore the statement is false. Therefore the statement is false. With this, your exercise problems of compound interest is over, but some more problems left over in your workbook. That will also I'll solve. Okay, that you will get in the coming videos.